Welcome to another Meditate with Me session in which we will focus on meditating for relieving pain and discomfort in the body. So today's session is basically targeted towards any kind of tension, discomfort or pain you may be feeling. And of course, it's just as good to use for just a general relaxation if needed. Now for me, it's fitting the day as I have migraine and it's a little bit uncomfortable. So I would like to work with it myself. And there are several tools within this kind of meditation that are quite helpful to release a little bit of tension and help with that kind of discomfort, especially if you are unable perhaps to seek medical attention or take medication at this point. And of course, as always, I always encourage to go and seek health professionals and make sure that you get the attention you need in order not to be in pain, as it's not necessary a lot of times to be in pain, but sometimes we just simply cannot avoid it. And this is the meditation for those times. So let's start as usual by just finding a comfortable position. You can do it sitting or lying down. Those probably are good for this kind of meditation, where your body is fully supported by your seat or by the bed. Your back is straight and you can feel mostly relaxed. Just simply allowing the body to settle in that position. If it's comfortable, you can close your eyes. If you prefer your eyes open, it's okay. Just keep the gaze soft and relaxed, so it's not focused on anything too intensely. Now I will close my eyes, as in migraine condition the bright light especially can be quite painful. So actually closing my eyes will be helpful to me today. Once your eyes are closed or you settle down on your seat, on your bed, start simply by taking some deeper breaths. As many as you wish. It may help you settle down even more and start relaxing as well. And perhaps notice where it's easiest to detect the breathing, perhaps in your nose or mouth. Perhaps in the movement of the chest or belly, the rising, the falling. Now, if following the breathing is not comfortable for you, instead you can simply scan quickly through the body, from the feet, up the legs, belly and chest, arms and hands, shoulders, neck and head. Perhaps finding an area where there is not much discomfort, or maybe even there's some pleasant sensations. So for me, it's usually the hands or feet that provide that safe space in my body. But it can be anything as long as it's just not painful or there's no discomfort. Lips, tips of the fingers, top of the head. Does not matter how small the area. We just can rest there, placing our attention in the area where there's no pain, no discomfort. And of course, if breathing is okay and you can simply pay attention to your breathing without discomfort, that's also a place where you can rest. So let's just rest, relax in the area we've chosen, the part of the body or the breathing, for a short moment. Now, if you have any pain present in any part of the body, you might have noticed that your mind has immediately fixed on that area instead of staying with the area where the sensations were more pleasant or the breathing. It's really natural, as our minds focus on the negative so much easier than the positives. We are wired that way, to seek problems and things to fix. So if that happened, perhaps allow the mind to shortly notice what it's like in the area where there's pain or discomfort or tension. What kind of sensations do you feel there? Is there stabbing or pulsating, tingling? Perhaps there's some qualities that you can describe, such as the color of that area, the color of the sensations, or the shape. And when this becomes a bit too not comfortable or too painful to do so, you can simply return or go to the place in the body where there was no unpleasant sensations. And for a moment, just focus there in order to rest a bit. Allowing the breathing to stay natural and slow. Noticing sensations in the area where there's no pain, or at least it's neutral sensations. What kind of sensations are there? Maybe the warmth, a slight pulsating or tingling. Allowing the mind to relax while feeling the actual sensations in the body. And if the mind got distracted and maybe returned to the area of pain or was distracted by sounds or thoughts, It's okay. We can either return to the breathing and our anchor wherever the most pleasant area in your body was, or you can feel free to explore again the area of discomfort, of pain. And again notice the sensations there. Notice how big this area is. What the shape is and the color again. And perhaps just simply feel the air and the breath coming into that area, bringing in a little bit more relaxation and peace. And as you breathe in, feeling the area expand or contract with the breath. Simply noticing what happens when you pay attention that way. And again, if the sensations are too unpleasant, becomes too much, go to the area where there was no pain or discomfort and rest there for a bit. Sensing what is happening in the body now. One of the things one can try also is simply imagine that the area where the sensations are pleasant or even neutral, that it will start growing with each breath. So if I imagine that the pleasant sensations in my hands just kind of move with each breath to cover more and more area of my body. So I can feel the warmth and the relaxation go up my arms, and then my shoulders, and down my chest, and the belly, and also on my back. Now I feel entire torso as this one field of nice, pleasant sensations. For you, maybe it is your legs, or perhaps your hand and the face. It will differ for each of us as we have different areas of discomfort and pain. but simply noticing that quite many areas of my body are right now relaxed and there's no discomfort in them, has already reduced the unpleasant sensations in the area where I feel pain. And of course, this practice works with time as we get used to putting our attention where we would like it to be. As it's more natural, as I said, for our minds to focus on whatever we don't like. So it takes a little bit of time to train our minds to find more positive things, also when we are in pain and in discomfort. One last tool or method to use with pain could be breathing in kind of a comfort and absence of pain, and then breathing out the pain and discomfort. Into the area of pain, I breathe in comfort and absence of pain, and I breathe out all my pain and discomfort. And that's it for today. Meditation would be complete as soon as you're ready. You can open your eyes and move around. You can also just continue with relaxation. You can continue falling asleep if that's helpful. I find it very helpful when I have migraine to just have a nap. And really, these methods and tools are not supposed to substitute for proper care and proper rest and, of course, healthcare and medication. These are just an addition and can be quite helpful. It takes time to learn how to use them. And it takes time to notice the difference, so I highly recommend trying it out for a while. And of course, if you can and you're interested, joining me for another meditate with me, if you find these sessions helpful, feel free to, as always, comment, like, subscribe, and I will be happy to see you here again next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye for now.